Hey guys, of course, welcome to our update video. We're actually on the way down to the Bike Entrepreneur to pick up our kit, as well as Caleb's bike, who's actually been down there for a service. We can pick up Caleb's bike, but we can't pick up mine. We can't pick up mine, of course, until Monday, because I had to get some stuff replaced on it. But we've got how long until the Cape to Cape, okay?
7 days, actually. 7
days. It's Wednesday today, of course, and we're actually on the way down to pick up our kit. We're actually going to pick up, what are those pants called? Oh, good. As you can see, we don't know what we're doing. We don't even know what the pants are called. We're on the way down to the guys down at the Bike Entrepreneur, who's going to be actually able to help us get all the stuff that we actually need. And we thought, why not be able to take you for a video and show you what we get, as well as I think they're going to be showing us how to actually maintain our bike, which is actually
that's something we're going to need to know.
Correct, which is a good thing for us to be able to learn. So Caleb, now let's give them all a very quick update. As some of you may notice, we're actually filming this on the GoPro 7, which is something which has been really good for us for the filming of our activities so far, and it's a much smaller camera.
It's first off, it's actually easier to hold. The other cameras we've been holding, see right now I'm holding it out far.
Correct.
I could not even hold the other camera out for a minute and a half. And
it's a little bit heavy, that's right.
If you watch anything that I've ever done, you'll see that I'm going up and down, but yeah.
And it's really difficult. The best thing about these cameras, as Carla's finding out, is it's really small. So when I'm actually doing the ride for the Cape to Cape, I don't have to take my DSLR, which, as you know, we're going to come off the bikes. And the one thing we don't want to do is break our cameras. And these little cameras are very, very good. Plus also, they've actually got this this hyper smooth mode, which actually smooths out all the jitters. And I'll show some footage here of you and I actually, Caleb and I actually up at Kalamunda. And what was the course called?
The Horny Devil. The
Horny Devil. We actually took it down, and the camera footage I'll very quickly show you now is when the GoPro was actually attached to my handlebars, and it wasn't attached to my chesty or my head, so it was smooth. It was actually attached to the handlebars, and the handlebars were going absolutely everywhere, and the camera did a really good job of smoothing them out. And so we're going to be setting ourselves a challenge over the next couple of adventures to try and shoot all of our vlogs only on the GoPro 7. We are going to be contacting the GoPro company to tell them what we're actually doing, because it's a really good camera. It makes it so much easier. Now, how's the training going for you, Kate?
Good. Yeah, for me it's going good. It's a bit of a weird one from going place to place, because it's a bit weird jumping back into everything, you know what I mean?
Correct. It makes it the challenge. And just so you know, we're actually adding 2 kilometers per day when we're doing the actual extension of training to actually increase our fitness. We've gone up to Kalamunda a couple of times, which has been a lot of fun. We've only crashed a couple of times.
I've crashed more than a couple.
Correct, which is what we expected. We were told that we would naturally have some accidents along the way, but I have to say they haven't been too bad at all. So what we'll do now is we'll get down to the Bicycle Entrepreneur, and we'll go through the gear that we're going to pick up, as well as hopefully learn a few things about maintaining our bike. So we're down here actually the Bicycle Entrepreneur. We're actually, and just so you know, this isn't a paid promotion video. These guys and girls down here at the shop has actually helped us out astronomically in getting prepared for this actual ride. We bought Caleb's bike from here, and we're actually about to buy our stuff, the other stuff that we need, our nicks and so on. We've also had our bikes serviced here, which has made our lives a lot easier. So how about we see if we can try and find what we're going to need.
You could spend a little bit more money then. So basically when you're spending more money on nicks, you're paying for the quality of the lycra, how well they compress, and also how comfortable they are and transport moisture.
Yep.
You're also paying for the quality of the chamois, which is obviously the padded part.
Yeah.
These Solar nicks are very good value and very good quality.
Yeah.
I can't go past Castelli. They're the nicks that I wear on the roadie, and I do love them dearly, although you will have to go up one size.
What is the thing that we need to do on a regular basis to make sure the bikes are okay?
So before each ride, realistically, you should be checking all your nuts and bolts. As to whether or not people do that, that's up to them. But yeah,
I'm guessing, mate, you just use a standard Allen key to do, would you? Or
yeah, so they do all have a torque rating, so it's ideal to have a torque key.
Yeah. And might be, what's a torque rating, mate? In other words,
so it's the amount of force. So they'll be printed here. That's 5.5 newton meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, with the so that makes it easier to know what to set them to.
Realistically, you don't need to worry too much about it. Just ensure that they're not loose. So
obviously, you have to maintain the chain as well. But what, mate, do you do it every time you ride? If you know what I mean, do you oil it? Do you clean it, or what do you end up doing?
Yeah. So usually, what I recommend is a good water-based degreaser.
Yeah.
A little bit of degreaser on the outside.
Yeah.
And then just hold it over the chain and run it backwards to wipe off the bulk of the contaminants.
Yeah.
Other than that, you do want to lubricate it. It depends on the lube you're using.
And how do you, like, mate, is it just like a dropper? Do you just like put it on, like, you know?
So when you're applying the lubricant, so for example, this Muck Off Wet Lube here.
Yeah.
Fantastic for wet conditions.
Yeah.
Which the Cape maybe, there might be some mud left over. I'll put a little bit on now anyway, it'll dry mostly.
Yeah.
You basically just let it touch the chain there.
Yeah.
And then just run it backwards and it'll pull a drop off onto the inside of the link.
Yeah.
The most important part of the chain to make sure that it's lubricated is the roller in the center here. So you can see at each chain pin there's a roller, and that roller sits, it used to sit on a bushing, now it kind of sits, the chain comes together at each of these junctions and the roller sits on the outside of that.
Yeah.
The roller is probably the hardest part of the chain, and that is what's constantly rotating against the pins and bushings. That is what wears.
Well, we're done. We've actually bought all of our nicks and so on. We've actually got the items that we need to actually do and of course, Caleb has injured himself putting the bike back on. But as always, if anyone's got any questions whatsoever, please leave them in the comment section. If you want to follow along with Adventure, what should they do? Subscribe. And as always, we'll see you in the next update, coming soon. You want to do the intro?
What's the intro?
So, hey guys, welcome to our next video.
Hey guys, welcome to the next video. I don't know what it says.